Great game. Don't stop grinding, man. Winners win. You bet.
Great practice today. Now get out there and put up some more shots.
See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
gotta back up my game.
A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay focused and pick up a win at home tonight. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday out there with the Beast, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And for Detroit, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Julius Randle is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. This season's still very new. A lot of excitement right in the air.
Yeah, Kev, the buzz is not worn off yet. We still have a few games before everyone gets settled down. We always talk about that 25-game mark. But, man, fans, players, it's exciting. Somebody's going to make a statement here early.
The Beast can't hit. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. And those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Sometimes you do a little extra work, something good comes your way, and Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. The rebound by Ivy.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Count that one.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Cunningham against Holiday. Pass to the Beast. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 to shoot. From deep. Rebound, Detroit.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Randle with the bucket.
Yeah, Randle's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, Will Hardy talked to me a little while ago. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. He said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. See if they can keep Jalen in check. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Holiday following the three by Detroit. He kicks it to Brown. Here's the Beast. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Over to the wing to halt the run. The shot, no good.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Thompson outside. Here's Ivy. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
2 points. That one goes.
Great focus from Drew there. The D was all over him, but it didn't seem to affect his focus. Gets that bucket to go.
Detroit leading by 6. And here's Cunningham. Nice game out. 36 points for him. Ivy with the bucket. 7 points for Jaden Ivey.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The pass to Porzingis. Here's the Beast. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Holiday, the pass to the Beast. The rebound by Ivy.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Detroit shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Achua, he's checked in for Stewart. George comes in for Asar Thompson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Ivy. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they...
Boston with the ball. They trail by 9 points. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Julius Randle. And it's Sasser in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And Thompson throws it down.
So fast of foot on the run. Osir, tough to catch.
Tatum with it. He had 15 points last outing. To the paint. It's good. And the Pistons lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from the Beast.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some latent defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Sasser, guarded by Holiday. Handle down low. Tatum on him.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
Pistons leading by 9. Randle kicks to Ivy. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Celtics. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The plan working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
The Celtics shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Here's Ivy. They get it again. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He scored 22 points, and he was a two-way player, causing the opponent headaches on offense and defense. That game had his name written all over it. Let's see if he can come through in a big way again tonight.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Break. He can get up a few notches higher. Now here is Holiday. He's covered by Sasser. Holiday, the pass to the Beast. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 8 points for the Beast.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Back to Sasser. Handle outside. Pass to Ivy. The Pistons working the ball around now. Sasser can't hit. Celtics trail by 11. Passes it to the Beast. Knocked loose. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson.
So it's the Detroit Pistons in control with it.
First half with the score. Your Pistons 50. The Celtics 21.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. He's out there with Holiday, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot.
I like how open Stewart has been to evolving his skill set, doing more to space the floor, experimenting with his shot, and trying to modernize his approach as a big to the game.
Brown, the pass to the Beast. Back to Brown. On the wing, and he gets the bucket. Brown's got 9 points. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Randall dishes to Cunningham. It's Randall with the drive. Here's Ivy. His three-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brown with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Look at that.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to the Beast. 5 on the clock. Count that bucket. He's got 10.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Cunningham against Holiday. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Marcus Astor's checked in for Detroit. And a change for the Celtics. Hart's checked in. Here's Randall. Great D that time from Tatum.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
The Beast can't hit.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Cunningham. Rebound Boston. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Holiday looking over the floor. Here's the Beast. He's got 10. A 3-ball. Here's Porzingis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size and getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Holiday against Cunningham. Here's Stewart. Pass to Sasser. Can't cash in from close range. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Holiday. And Hart has it in the corner. Off target from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And out called the Celtics.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
George is checked in for Julius Randle. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Cunningham outside. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And it's a 10-point Piston lead. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Sasser. Here's the Beast. Sinks the triple. The Beast's got 13 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Drives to the hoop. And the shot goes down. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pritchard passes to Porzingis. Over Stewart. Porzingis can't hit. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Led by as many as 14 points. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Yeah, some retro action from Cade Cunningham, the mid-range J.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Achua comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Holland in for Asar Thompson.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
1:44 left to play here in the third. The Beast can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the game today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. George finds Sasser. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Sasser. The Beast. And yeah, finally drops after rolling around the rim. The Beast's got 7 points for the quarter. 1:15 left to play in the third. Inside. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Kate Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Sasser. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Pistons leading by 13. Cunningham on the wing. Kept alive. And Holland gets it to go. Holland's got 5 minutes.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Shots good by the Beast.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 21. Sasser finds Cunningham. A step-back shot here. And again, Cunningham missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's the Beast. The 3. And that one is off. And so it's Kate Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points.
54.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Checking in
Check
for
in
the
for Hart.
Celtics.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stunts for the Pistons?
Their fast break plays have unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Handle out there with Asar Thompson. And it's Stewart in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's the Beast. Clock at 4. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The Beast's got 20.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. The pass to Stewart. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Pistons lead by 15.
Quite simply, Isaiah Stewart is a force.
Brown deciding where to go with it. passes to the Beast. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Cunningham. The Beast can't hit.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
That's to Cunningham. Down low, here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart rocking the rim.
Celtics trail by 17. And here's Holiday. To the middle. Shots good by the Beast. He's got 22.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Randall outside. Back to Cunningham. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Another shot. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The Beast passes to Porzingis, and it goes down 2 points.
And Porzingis just pouring it on here from the inside.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 17 points was their biggest margin. Kicks to Ivy. Randall outside. Back to Ivy. Lays it up and banks it in. Ivy's got 5 points now this quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pistons.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cade Cunningham.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Here's Hauser. Rebound, Detroit. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ivy with it to the inside. Sasser. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Holland. George looking over the floor. Basket good. And the Pistons lead by 17.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Welcome to the 2K TV Wrap Party.
We are bringing the community together for some friendly competition, give you all some 2K gaming tips, and just have an all-around great time.
Yeah, we're having fun. It's our summer send-off, so grab your suits, grab your koozies. We're making a big splash in NBA.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Lonzo Ball, also Kobe White out there, Kevin Huerter out there with Nikola Vucevic, and it's Baldwin in at the power forward. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's the Beast in at the two-guard spot. The physicality of the NBA, Grant, it does come along with the risk of injury. These two teams can attest to that.
Yeah, B.A., that is so true. Injuries on both sides. Now, each team looking for their role players to step up. The best team at filling those gaps will likely be your winner tonight.
Here's Pritchard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
Peyton Pritchard at the line for 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Now here's Huerter. Pass to White. Three-pointer. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Here's the Beast. Beyond the arc. Here's Porzingis. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Cuts off the pass. The Beast passes to Tatum. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Ball outside. Pass to Baldwin. Takes the three. And again, it's Chicago with the three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Brown passes to Pritchard. Ball with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
White can't hit. And here's Boston, defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
The Beast, good.
Hey, good to get him going right away. Those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Ball passes to Baldwin. Back to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to White. Here's the three. Offensive board. Here's Vucevic. And Porzingis with the block.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
Outside Tatum. Misses in close. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Ball. And again, Chicago, no good. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Celtics. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. One of their main defensive
focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. Back to the basics, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Tatum. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's the Beast. The three is up. Baldwin with a rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Ball. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Josh Hart's checked in for Tatum. And a change for the Bulls. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Sacramento, they've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Seeing where Boston is, they haven't stormed out of the gates, but they're still in a good spot. They just have to work some things out. Still, though, a very impressive squad.
It's good. White's got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The Beast, good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Ball. No points yet. Shoots. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Boston leading by 3. Brown with it. Pass to Porzingis. To the paint. Here's the Beast. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Brown, no good. Bulls trail by 3. Herder passes to Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here's Duren. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
He's got a lot of balance, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Here's Terry. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
White against Holiday. .110 left in the first. The Beast misses the 3. The Bulls trail by 3. Left side Herder with his first shot attempt. Here's White. Hard with the defensive effort.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's the Beast. Herder defending. The Beast shot is off.
Smart going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And Richard in a league by shooting it. Entire new group here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Collins. Vucevic comes in for Smith. Baldwin's checked in for Herder. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. We've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Josh Hart. And it's Kata in at center. That's the Boston 5. Here's the Beast. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Duran.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
Here's the Beast. He had 25 points in his last game. That one falls. The Beast's got 10 points in the game.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Friday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for their matchup with the Suns, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He had 25 points, and his shot was on point, especially from downtown and the charity stripe. You'd love to see him build on this effort. He showed he can dominate. Next step is to do it with consistency, guys.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Here's the Beast. Chicago making their last shot. Brown looking around. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Baldwin, hounded by Tatum. Baldwin, the pass to Terry. Pass the ball. Pulls up. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the board, fighting hard for every miss.
Right side Brown. Here's the Beast. We get it again.
Scooped up the board. Porzingis wasting no time going up with it.
And Ball will bring it up here for Chicago. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh has checked in.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside Tatum. Here's the Beast. Hounded by Ball. Inside. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Terry. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Vooch got that big old ball in the passing lane and made something out of nothing.
Outside Tatum. Shoots over Duran. Tatum. Good. Tatum's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Baldwin. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. And the Bulls lead by 3.
If you want to throw out of a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
The Beast passes to Tatum. Now Brown. Who poked away. Ball with a steal. Here's Terry. Tatum pulls it in.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
We've got 1:55 left in the second period. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Both teams will make
possession in a game that's been very close so far. Chicago ahead, up 4.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, the Celtics 38, the Bulls 42.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Chicago leading by 4, and it's time for an injury report. All right, let's get an update on Drew Holiday. What do you have, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. Obviously, a terrible way to start the season. The good news, though, plenty of time left to figure things out for them.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
On the court for the Bulls, we've got Kobe White. He's out there with ball. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Baldwin in at the 4 spot. Great open look there. White's got 11 points.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Huerter against Brown. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to the Beast. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Deflected. And he gets it back. The shot's good.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Brown. To the left wing. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by White. Can they get it? The Beast shot is off.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Now, 4 fouls in the game. He'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Hart's checked in for Boston. Duren, he's checked in for Chicago. Terry comes in for ball. Duren, the pass to Terry. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vooch does.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. Pass to the Beast. Outside Tatum. Here's the Beast. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. Fade away. Doesn't go for him. Chicago leading by 13. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. This is his second trip to the line in the game. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good.
Substitution
getting ready for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Duren. Smith comes in for Vucevic. Baldwin's checked in for Huerter. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Terry. Pass to Baldwin. The 3 from Ball. Rebound Boston. Hart's got 4 rebounds in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's the Beast, pounded by Ball. The Beast shot is off.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Drops in the three. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter, and they've been shooting the lights out from. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Williams is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Hauser in at the three. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Brown against White. Brown passes to the Beast from outside the arc. Chicago with a rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Ball. Rebound Boston. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
The Beast passes to Hauser. Here's the Beast. Back to Brown. Pass to the Beast. Launches a three. It's not going to go for him.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
They get it back. Here's Baldwin. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They have hit the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
And Boston with some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Hart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Hauser. To the inside, the Beast. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. The Beast has got 4 points this quarter.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy. That's a tough walk back to the shower. Pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Boston make. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.